Hi, I thought I'd do a quick demo on the capabilities of Zero Eight. This is just an informal demo. As you can hear, there's no fancy background editing or voiceovers. So Zero Eight mobile app is an application that sits in the cloud. It allows you to access the application on either a desktop or a laptop via your browser, and also on mobile devices such as cell phones and tablets. You can download from the Play Store an app. It's available to administrative users and your armed response officers, and you can issue online permits, and officers can either accept, decline, or return those permits. So just as a management tool, if you have a look, we've logged into our demo profile here. On the dashboard, you can immediately see if something is highlighted red, obviously it needs to be dealt with. If it's green, you don't need to worry about it. So we have serial registrations expiring within 90 days, firearms expiring within 150 days, SAPS competencies expiring within 150 days, Regulation 21s within 60, driver's licenses within 30 days. These compliance scores is for any compliance document which has already expired. So for example, if we have a SAPS competency which is between 150 days and 0 days, it will highlight on this icon. If it's already expired at -1 days, it will then transfer to this icon here, and it calculates a compliance score for that specific area. If you click on the icon, it will actually show you these three competencies which are expiring. So here we can see that Carl has a shotgun and self-loading competency, Tom Cruise has a handgun shotgun, and George Perry has handgun shotgun and self-loading rifle. The dates of expiry and how many days are left until expiry. On the middle tab, we have our renewals. So if we've submitted a serial renewal or a firearm renewal or a SAPS competency renewal, we can actually click on the icon, and it will show you the renewals that have been submitted. If we go to the right-hand side icon or tab, we can actually see what shifts we currently have on duty. So if we click on it, it'll show us our team and our team members that are currently on duty, how many firearms are currently booked out. So if we click there, we can see that we have this handgun, which is I've labeled make. So this could be a Glock with a serial number and the validity period of this firearm. It's currently booked by Tom Cruise. We can also see that we currently don't have any permits past due or past outstanding. So if we have a permit that's expiring at 1800 hours this evening, and the time is now 1815, so 6:15, and the permit hasn't been returned yet, it will highlight here as a red icon with a number 1. We click on this icon and it'll show us which permits have not been returned yet. It can be multiple permits. It just depends on what hasn't been returned. Ammunition, we can see we have 17 rounds of ammunition booked out. So here we can see we have 17 rounds of 9mm parabellum ammunition booked out currently. Right, just a quick one. If we go to our permit section, we can actually see that this permit has been returned. It's highlighted blue. This permit is currently active as it's highlighted green, but Tom's name is also highlighted red, which means the permit is active. If we want to have a look at permits from the beginning of the month, so what it'll do is show you, currently showing 2 permits. If we go to the beginning of the month, we click on OK, we've issued 15 permits, and it'll give us a list of all those permits issued. We can see that we have one that's declined over here. We can print out a report on all of these permits as well. So here we see the active permit. We see all of these in blue have been returned. So if we go into one of them, we can actually see exactly who approved the permit, exact date and time, who issued the permit, and also which login returned the permit, and as well as date and time. And we can see that all the ammunition was returned there.